As long as there's demand, there'll be supply. The Mexicans will fear us, and they never will get near us. When we hand out arms to all, then we can shoot them off the wall. They can't ban automatic weapons. The government's too scared to even try. They just will not ban automatic weapons. As long as there's demand, there'll be supply. Oh, the liberals like to fuss and whine and say that there's no need. The thought of armed militias makes them blue. We'll cling tight to our rifles like it says there in the Bible. Killing Muslims is the Christian thing to do. Yes, sir.
Listening to the Schmalfeldt Chronicles. I'm Bill Schmalfeldt, inviting you to follow me on Twitter at Bill365Radio. That's at Bill365Radio. And our website is, my, but I do suffer from split personality, so I guess, our would fit. broadcasterbill.wordpress.com. Check it for its many delights, and don't forget to hit the donation box while you're there. One of the benefits of horrible situations like the one we witnessed in Florida yesterday is we get to see the president acting as consoler-in-chief. And who does it better than Donald Trump?
Mrs. Johnson, there's a telephone call for you. I know you don't want to be bothered right now. We're on our way to receive your husband's remains at the airport, but this is the President of the United States, and he would like to console you, so I'm just going to put him on the speakerphone, if that's okay. You're on with Mrs. Johnson, Mr. President.
Thank you, Wilbur, or Walter, or Jimmy, or whatever your name is. Hello, this is the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. And during this time of sadness, I try to call everyone who lost a loved one in combat. Not like Obama, who used to make prank phone calls to the Gold Star families. I try to go a step beyond. And in your case, I have actually written a song, and we had a piano brought in to the Oval Office, so if you don't mind, I'm just going to go ahead and sing it to you, and please realize this comes from the heart. Are you ready, Sam, or Frank, or whatever? It's all his fault. Don't blame me. He knew what he signed up for. I know it feels bad. You're making me sad, but don't blame me. Can't you see a soldier is meant to die? If I cannot feel the pain that you're feeling, don't blame me. I can't help it that you're pregnant with 2 kids. That's too bad. Should've used birth control. Performed perfectly. Consider yourself consoled. All right, is there anybody else on the list? That's the last of them? Great. Bye!
What in the name of God was that?
You just gotta love the empathy. His ability to relate to each and every one of us, the way only a billionaire can when thinking of those of us in the lower 99%. There will be no further discussion on gun control. There will be none of it, because the NRA will not have it. They will not allow it. And besides, they're already beating the drums in the administration to redirect your fear from the lone wolf right-wing knucklehead with a stockpile of weapons toward the real enemy, MS-13. Attorney General Keebler was on television this morning, and in the same sentence, he referred to the shooting in Florida and the prevalence of dangerous criminal aliens coming across the border. So we need to be very, very afraid of that.
In a world driven to the point of pants-soiling craziness and anxiety by right-wing fear-mongering about the menace across the border, there was one danger they all overlooked. Dangerous, criminal, alien.
Nice planet to have you. It would be too bad if something were to happen to it.
Dangerous, criminal, alien.
They call me Legs Zorbax on account of I have so many of them.
How will you protect yourself when the border is the sky? Why do they call you Lefty when all your appendages are on your right side? Dangerous, criminal, alien. By the time they got here, it was already too late. Dangerous, criminal, alien. They make MS-13 look PG-13. So much gore. Hell, Gore was behind this. He's one of them. So much violence. So much social justice drama that you'll need 8 eyes to see it all. They've come to Earth to take our good tomato picking jobs and all our cobalt.
Are you going to eat all that cobalt?
Dangerous, criminal, alien. Coming soon to a theater near you. Check local listings for time. You thought you were afraid before. You haven't known the taste of wet, dripping fear until you've seen dangerous, criminal, alien. You'll pee your pants.
Take those pants.
We got problems down there on the border. We got big problems there on the border. All those rapists and murderers, drug runners, thieves. And it looks like it's up to Trump to make them leave. Someone is doing the raping. Someone is breaking the law. There'll be no chance of escaping when Trump clamps down on them all. I will build a big wall at the border, and then things will be all like they order. Them bean-eating savages, they'll take the fall. And I'll even make Mexico pay for it all. Someone is doing the raping. Someone is breaking the law.
There'll be no chance of escaping when Trump clamps down on them all. I'm not saying that they are all rapists. Surely Mexicans are not all rapists. I'm sure there are dozens all perfectly nice. But with Trump in command, they will scatter like mice. Someone is doing the raping. Someone is breaking the law. There'll be no chance of escaping when Trump clamps down on them all. When Trump clamps down on them all. I'm looking at you, Speedy Gonzales. Now, if you were wondering how long it would take for the conspiracy theorists to come up with a wacky, oddball, right-wing, fascist reason for the shooting in Florida, your wait is over. Alex Jones to the rescue. You know who was behind the shooting in Florida yesterday? Globalists.
To be specifically clear, last week, more than 10 times on air, we're going to find it and dig it up, I said a new Oklahoma City attack on a church, a school, or a federal building blamed on right-wing terrorist Tim McVeigh Part 2. Now, why did I say that? You had Congressman Schiff, you had senators, you had globalist operatives going on MSNBC, CNN, saying there's going to be massacres if you release the memo. You're going to cause right-wingers to kill us. And then just like Oklahoma City, they had Elohim City, outside Oklahoma City, set up and run, commanded, not infiltrated, by the Southern Poverty Law Center. And the informants and everything went public and said, look, we knew this was coming and we're told to stand down by the ATF and by the criminal elements of the FBI. And then they bombed the building to blame the libertarian liberty movement that was taking the country back. And Bill Clinton said on Air Force One the next year in 1996 that he owed his reelection to the Oklahoma City bombing. So their whole globalist system's falling apart. The left's been caught running Antifa that's cop killing. They've been caught in their own documents that came out a month ago. George Soros' son funding movements, trying to get national riots going when Obama was in 2015 to be able to trigger civil war. And there's the articles we have on Infowars.com. Adam Schiff implies that Oklahoma City-style bombing could happen because of FISA memo. So you can see exactly what they're saying. And then someone that fits not the profile of a nihilist like we were thinking, but someone who is completely mentally ill, autistic, totally suggestible, will do whatever he's told, on psychotropic drugs, who doesn't have